Hi again, guys. Today is the 29th of November 2019. It's been a long time since I've done a video. That's because I've been busy working on the tool that everybody wants, and it's finally here, the Antidetect 8. I also have for you the latest version of the Antidetect 7, which is the 7.4, now cracked. But for those of you who will get the Antidetect 8, you'll get the Antidetect 7.4 included as well, because you're gonna need to combine them for best results. You're gonna need to have both. I'm also gonna do a comparison between the 7.4, which is the newest version of the seventh, and the earlier 7.3, and show you guys what the differences in the technology and are between these two products. I'm gonna keep this video short, and I'm gonna ask you guys from the beginning of this video. I'm gonna keep it short for one reason, because if I do a long video, nobody's gonna watch it. The majority of people that have contacted me don't have the patience to actually watch my videos, read the full material. You guys go on different websites, dark markets. You talk to people that use my nickname, use some, I don't know, they say that I work in relation with them. I don't work with anybody. Let me make it clear from the beginning of this video. I don't work with anybody. I am not associated with anybody. I'm only right here on my website, on YouTube, and other video platforms that you're gonna see in the description. I'm not associated with anybody. If you get a product that has my name on it, because anybody can write a name on a folder like this, name, right? Anybody can do this. If you go ahead and purchase something from somebody on the internet, download, I don't know, some kind of virus, don't come to me and ask me to explain to you guys why that product doesn't work, why it has that problem, and don't complain to me that you have been scammed by me, because on my YouTube channel I have over 2,000 subscribers, first of all, and hundreds of comments. And when somebody says, I heard somebody say that you scammed him. Okay, you heard somebody, that will be one person. What about the other hundreds that actually, didn't complain and gave me feedback and things like that? What about the fact that I'm in the market since 2017 June? You saw one person who complained. Don't you think that's pretty weird, pretty strange? Nevertheless, I'm going to keep this video short, because for those who purchase my product, I'm going to show you guys that you can have private videos when you download the products, private videos that are only for your eyes, not the public. Okay? Because this YouTube is a platform and it doesn't even allow. Most of my videos were deleted. The link video was deleted, and they're probably gonna keep on deleting my videos and my channel. So I'm just gonna keep it simple, show you as much as I can here. If you want more information, you're gonna have to go on my website. So let's start first with what you all are interested in, Antidetect 8. So it's a very, very different piece of technology. It took me a year to understand it and be able to do something about it. Actually, I gave up a few times, even trying to crack this product, because I thought it was impossible. And I got some help from some other people. I'm not working just me alone. But as far as selling goes, if you think that I'm associated with somebody, that is a lie. As you can see from the get-go, it's very different. It has a lot of technology that it's pointless for me to even try to explain to you guys. Let's open the product. Right. So this is how the anti-detect looks. Let me just, okay. So it has, let's start with the version that the Firefox version has. Three Firefox versions. It has let me open the 7.4 as well, so you can see the differences between them. So it has a different where RTC has a intelligent where RTC where it basically that detects automatically. You can set it up from here. It detects automatically and puts the web RTC from your IP. It detects automatically the geolocation based on your IP, or you can input your geolocation of your choice. Uh, Look, so it automatically detects the web RTC just like the 7.4. Same thing here. Um, so it detects automatically. It has all these options: mix font size, client recs enable, move mouse enable, and this is the most important one: socks life prolongator, and it's exactly what it says it is. Basically, you use the socks. Once you've opened the browser, and you put the socks of your choice, right? And you also get 5,000 configurations, no longer 4,000, there are 5,000 configurations of all the new browsers, etc. So if you buy this one, you get both 7.4 and 8. Just to make it clear to you guys, the kit itself, Antidetect, is being sold by the guys that actually made the tool, Antidetect by .org, with $3,000. Okay, $3,000 just to get the kit alone. Then you gonna have to pay a license of $100, and you can only use it on one computer. Period. Monthly, you have to pay monthly $100 after you pay 3,000 for the kit. But just by having the kit alone, I mean, you can use the cracked version, which I recommend because you can use it on many computers if you want with it, or you can simply have the kit. You bypass the $3,000 that you need to pay for it, and then just go ahead and buy a license for $100, and you can use the Anti-Detect 8 with updates or whatever they put in after this video, and you can use the full version from their website, but just by skipping the part of paying $3,000 for the kit alone. So the kit alone is worth $3,000, and they are not going to make it cheaper anytime soon. Okay, so it has this socks life program game where you put the socks in, and then the socks dies, and it keeps it alive for like I don't know exactly how this is done, but it keeps it alive for another hour or two. Okay, so that's what the socks life program game means. It basically keeps the socks alive. Okay. Now, let me before I okay, let me show some other things here. When you let's say you want to use Chrome because this is the anti-detect 8 Chrome or Iron, which is also Chrome, and you have all these options when you use Chrome or Iron. And I'm gonna read it to you. Disable 3D APIs. Disable GPU accelerated video, disable hardware accelerated, disable speculative TCP IP pre-connections, disable Google Translate, disable DNS prefetching, enable multi-profiles, enable new profile management, enable window size. You also have the same possibility as on the 7.3 to choose where to save the profiles, and you can use those profiles later, close the Antidetect and still use those profiles, have the cookie saved and all that. I've done videos about that, why we would need to use a profile, because it saves cookies, saves everything. It still retains the properties of Antidetect. It's an Antidetect browser, and you can move it to any, just store it there. You have a profile for Facebook, for Craigslist, for cars.com, where you use the same cookies all the time, and just by the cookies alone, the fingerprint that is different, it sees it as you've been entering from the same computer always. And all this data that I've saved saves you a lot of trouble when you're no longer asked to. It sees as being the same computer with the cookies and everything entering from the same computer all the time, and that saves a lot of time because, for example, Craigslist, you think that it's only the IP. No, it's a lot about the fingerprint, the MAC address, it's a lot about the cookies. I mean, you have the cookies enabled because you delete it each time you want to list a new listing from your normal browser, but it doesn't change the fingerprint. And you think that you get an add-on that changes the fingerprint, blah blah blah. Those that don't actually change. This is the most powerful tool in changing your fingerprint. Undetected. It makes this one look like a joke, and this is powerful too. And for discussions on the internet about link spin, I promote link spin as well. But the first guys that ever did anything about this type of things were these guys. They're the best. Whatever everybody else is saying on some forums and things like that, they fully with things like, I heard about this new tool that it's so hard to buy. Why do you think it's so hard to buy? Because when somebody presents you something and then puts a big price on it and then tells you that you can't buy it, why would somebody want $5,000 for a product and then tell you that you didn't buy it? Because they want to make you buy it, and by denying you that possibility, you want it even more. Okay, it's a tactic to sell you something. That's what it is. Okay, so you have all this. You have when you use it says here, attention, to use this feature you need to choose some configuration with Flash enabled. This will give font generator ability to read fonts, list generator. Please choose some configuration with Flash and click on this button again, which means you have to use a Firefox configuration, which you're going to have 5,000 here, and a lot of them have Flash in them. You have this other option here. Sorry, this API hook. This is the most powerful of the features of Antidetect. I'm not going to talk about this because I have to do a whole video just about this, and I do have videos about this. Okay, let me show you where. Okay, about this, how to use everything from Antidetect here in manuals. Okay, you have tools about the I11 tools. Those are videos. Look, and they're actually quite big because it took some time to even show them on my computer, and I have 64 gigabytes of RAM. You have to charge them because they're actually large videos. Hardware Antidetect video, which is the one that I show you. You have two videos about for this as well, and you have another video here. You have manuals, as you can see. Those are all manuals. Okay. Besides, you have this the original manuals and things like that. Look how different it is. I mean, it has all these new things that you don't see in the. It has all this things that you don't see in the seventh. Phone generator. It has all the phones possible. You can change phones. You can change any fingerprint possible. Device, MAC address. Look, MAC address. You can even change the MAC address. Yes, look. You have all these list of MAC address, and you can change your MAC address from the Antidetect, which you could do from the 7th. It's way, way, way up there with everything. Look, you have entire list of MAC addresses. How many MACs? Let me just show you like this. You have possibility to change your MAC address. You have 14,906 MAC addresses. That's a lot for me to choose from. Okay, device this processor. You can change the processor to show a different processor. You can change everything. Device this mouse. You can change the mouse. You can change the keyboard that you have. You can change and spoof anything. Make it look like, I don't know, you're running on some Alienware or some Predator or something like that. You can build any configuration possible with Antidetect. Is by far the most powerful anti-detection tool that can ever exist out there. Yeah, there is nothing like it. Okay, so you have all these possibilities. Okay, you have this a video about this as well. IE11 tools. Okay, you can create your own profiles and everything right here as well. There's a lot to talk just about this. You have videos, 3 videos about this that explain to you in detail how to use. You have this monitor here as well that shows you other things. You have a video about this as well. I've already made 7 other videos that are included in this package when you purchase it. You're gonna have to watch a lot of videos about a day. You're gonna need about a day just to understand this. This is so complicated. Okay. Um, like I said, you have stocks like Prongera. This is the anti-detect 8. Okay, let's just say what it is. It's the anti-detect 8. Okay, it's the most powerful tool for anti-detection ever made. Okay, let me open a browser with Chrome and show you guys how you have in Chrome and Iron. You have all the configurations that you would need. You can even make them just like in Lincoln Spear. You have everything if you want to use the full power of Antidetect 8, you have to use Chrome and Iron. Then the reason I said that you need the 7.4 too, so you're going to get it as a package. This one is going to be included for all the guys that are going to purchase the 8, is because the 8 has the Chrome and the Iron, and I'm going to show you how that they work. And this is the power of Antidetect 8. But when you go to the Firefox, if you see, it has the Firefox, but then the interface doesn't have the possibility for you to spoof the geolocation. It has that in Chrome. I'm going to show you where. And in Iron, you can put it precisely, okay? And it gives the fingerprint that beats this one by far. It gives you the location exactly. You can be within 50 meters of that place. It spoofs everything to a whole other level, okay? But when you go to the Firefox version to use the configuration that you're going to have, you're going to have 5,000 of those. And believe me, to buy one configuration is $3 each, so 5,000 they were a lot of money. You get those as well. Okay? When you go to the Firefox part of the Antidetect, it actually has the 7.1 included in it, a private version of the 7.1 because it has the software prolongation and all this that you see here, which is very different. I hope you can see it and understand that it's very complicated. You're going to have to read those manuals and view those videos to understand it. Okay? It doesn't have here the possibility to choose the geolocation, which is here present in 7.4. That's why you're going to get both. So when you want to use a profile, one of the profiles and spoof the geolocation to the exact geolocation in the Firefox, you're going to use this one, and then you're going to use this one for the rest of the jobs. Okay, let me open a configuration. Let me show you how it works in Chrome because this is what you wanna know. Let me stop the flash. The flash is not going to give you 100%. Okay, so this is how it opens. This is for my computer. I'm going to remove this extension, and you go here. Wait. What is this? Okay, let me do it again. Let me close it. I don't want to. I'm just going to close this one because it might interfere with it. Uh, and that's not good. Okay, so you have this. You open the Pro, and you have this on AD here. Okay, just click on it, and here is where you make everything happen. You choose the screen resolution. Let's choose the screen resolution. You choose the language. I'm gonna choose English US. Use this language. And I put here a few profiles. You can choose one of these, or you can just go on, say manage, and just choose whatever you want. Let's say I want to look for a Safari. Let's say Safari. Safari. What is the 12? I believe is the latest. Okay, you get 12. Chrome 7.0. Yes, so 7. 6.9. Search 6.9. Oh, 6.9. Not 6.9. 7.069. Okay. Chrome 7.0. 7. Sorry. 6.9 is the latest. Yes, 6.9 is the latest Chrome. Okay, and this is the latest right now. Let's say what is the latest? 6.4, 6.5. Either way, you get the point. Okay, you want Mac. Okay, just write Mac and just add whatever you want to add. Yandex browser, for example. Let's say you just add it. Okay, you add the whatever. Let's say I want to add something that I don't have here. Let's say what is called Chrome. Hmm. Operating systems. Chrome. Chrome OS, right? You add it. Okay. You want to add Linux. Okay. You have all forms of Linux and so on. Once you've added it, I mean, they're gonna appear here. Okay, they're gonna appear here. For example, I just added the Yandex browser, as you can just saw. Yandex browser on Apple Macintosh running Mac OS 10.13. Okay, we're gonna choose this one that I just actually I'm gonna use one that I prefer, which is Safari. Okay. Here in settings, you have geolocation, and you just put your geolocation. You can see here you put, I don't know, 150 meter of that location and so on. You just put here the latitude and longitude. You find them on latlong.com, lat.net, latlong, and you go to this website. You put the address in, whatever address you want to put. You get the latitude and longitude, and you paste it here, and that's it. That easy. So settings. Okay, you have entire videos about this as well. Okay. The accuracy of the tool, the way it changes everything, it's amazing. So and it automatically, okay, reads your IP and puts it here at the web to see which is best for carding and things like that. I mean, you guys that know what I'm talking about, you just know what I'm talking about, and the accuracy of this tool. I mean, and technology beats everything that you've ever used before, and that's why it's so expensive to even buy the kit itself. Okay. So this is how the Chrome and the Iron works the same way, exactly the same way, the same thing. It's actually Iron is Chrome. Uh, okay, let me show you a thing about Antidetect 7.4, which you're gonna get as let me just get a, okay, uh, auto check. Okay, it reads the web to see that I have the IP. I choose the language that I want. You can set the time zone from here. You know these things, this does all things, and add geolocation. I'm gonna just check this box here with add geolocation because what I want to do is show you guys how it saves the profile. I'm gonna save it here or name them. Okay, and show you the difference between this one and the Antidetect 7.3. Well, the first difference, this has the resolution too big. Let me choose a different one. Okay, different, small resolution because each configuration is unique in its own way. So you have this. When you open this with 7.4, you see a different field here that you didn't see before. You have both lat and longitude, and you can basically, once you have opened this profile is being saved in your browser, so you can close this, okay, and use it separately from here and put it on, save it or things like that. I believe it's this one or the other one, because this one, okay. And you can see the standalone browser here. It has the WebRTC. You can, if you don't want a WebRTC, just delete this and this. You put the latitude and longitude that you want to. Okay, you don't even need to keep the program open now. It's already included. Okay, and you just input your geolocation here. Okay, the technology itself is different. It's different in many ways from 7.3. The things that it has in it, which I don't think. No, for example, now it says that I have flash enabled. This specific configuration has flash enabled. That's why it doesn't give 100%. And that's not a reason to panic. It's just the configuration means that you have flash enabled and you're, vulnerable to hackers. That's what it means. Okay, let me show you guys that that's just because that configuration had flash enabled. Because I just say here macOS configurations because macOS is the one that I like. Let's say, okay, this one, same thing. I forgot to put the geolocation this time. So it's gonna give me without geolocation. I'm gonna close it and open it again. But I didn't import a geolocation because I don't have time to do that kind of video. I'm gonna finish in the next 2 minutes. So you guys have questions, you know where to find me. So you have this, the difference. You have both. Right, on the 7.3, you only had one. You couldn't modify this just having the profile. You had to actually go to under the text and change it. And with this one, you can save the profile and change the geolocation whenever you want, just within the profile. Okay. Um, that one had the flash enable in it, and that's why I didn't give 100%. Now it gives 100%. macOS Firefox 6.2. You can see I am on Windows. Now you saw this modification. Okay, it has the possibility to import here in the browser related to the language that you want to, or you can put it from Antidetect directly, but you can put it from here as well. Also, if I go to Gmail, okay, I don't know why this happens with the, okay, no, actually, with Firefox it works. Well, the difference is, I don't know for what reason, but if I use a configuration that has Chrome in it, like this one, has Chrome, doesn't have a, I'm going to show you this configuration. It says that the browser is Chrome and the system is Mac OS system. If the configuration is Chrome and is not Firefox or Safari or any other browser, if it's Chrome and this one is Chrome, for some reason, look, Chrome 7.0, right? I go to Gmail. This one lets me log in right away. I don't have any problem. You go on YouTube, you can see all the scripts, everything. As opposed to the 7.3, which for some reason he could not access Gmails. Okay, you could not access a Gmail account from another Antidetect 7.8. You could access all the other emails, but not this one. Okay, so I've accessed Gmail, right? But let me show you this. I have a 7.3 browser here. Okay, save. And I'm gonna open this one. I'm gonna show you the difference right away. As you can see, you can put the WebRTC here, and then let. Only latitude you can change. You can't change the longitude. So you can't keep this profile alone, and then at some point you want to keep the cookies and everything, all the activity that's on it, and you want to change the geolocation, you can't. But with that one, you can. With 7.4, you can do that even from the browser. Okay, so that's the difference. Plus this thing, when you have a browser, this one has Flash in it, and the languages are different in the sense that it's English, Great Britain, and that's why it says 64. But if I want to go to Gmail, I just wanted to log in earlier, so it has the cookies there. It just goes over here and it remains at this point. Okay, they updated Gmail, doesn't matter. It doesn't go past this point. It just stays like this. Okay, don't ask me why. I don't understand it either. Okay, that's the difference between the visible difference between 7.8 and 7.4. So those who get the 8 get the 7.4 too. Those who want to buy the smaller package, you will get 7.4 with 5,000 configuration. I'm going to eliminate the 7.3. So you're going to have on my website 7.4 cracked and then 8. The Antidetect 8 cracked, the infamous Antidetect 8 cracked. But those who get the 8, you get all these videos, private videos that are here in manuals, all of these videos that only you guys can see them. I'm not going to post this one on my website and things like that. And you also get Antidetect 7.4 included. Okay, so they go together. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel for more videos of this kind. Thank you.